Okay, cherry lovers, we're at the farm. We're heading up to the farm. This is just down the road. Can you see the difference? What 2 weeks makes from coming up here? Yes, sir. Winter's coming. Of course, I showed you earlier what the temperature was on the way up here. Now that we're on the farm, what's the temperature now? Yeah. Not very warm up here, folks. When I get here, I have to turn the heat on and put a fire in. It's like winter up here, or it's gonna be. They're saying frost tonight, so down to 36. So it's coming. It's coming, people. So, yep, we're heading to the farm. I'll be here for a week. Try to get everything buttoned up for winter. That's what we're trying to do. So, and there on the right, there is the farm, and I'm here. So stay tuned, people, because you're going to get to see all the stuff that I do for the whole week up here. Get ready for winter. All right, now, take it easy, cherry lovers. We are here. Morning, cherry lovers. 32 degrees up here on the farm. Like I say, winter's coming way too early today. Way too early this year. So thought I'd give you guys a rundown of what we had planned for this week. Got to get the pump house, waters all the trees. Pump out has to be taken out. The pump has to be taken out and put away. All the water drained. Got to get ready for winter. It's coming. It's coming faster than I want. You know, first week in October. Usually here in Michigan, on the farm up here, we usually don't have to worry about this normally until the first week in November. Anyways. Yeah, we might get some cold spells, but not what we're having right now. It's like just like spring and summer. Fall is very, very, very weird. So thought I'd go out here and take a look at my apple trees and everything. I still got to get the mulch down. I hope I can get that down before winter, but I'm coming up here to try. Let me turn things around here. I'm out here at the apple orchard, and I got to take a look and show you guys kind of what I'm going to get done. We'll see. Okay, out here at the apple orchard, trees seem like they're doing good. They got green leaves on them. Plan on sometime this week, so you guys will get to see the video. I'm going to do a little cutting on that oak laying over there dead. I got you look around out back out there, I got oak down. I've got oak here. I've got one laying there. I got enough oak, dead trees laying around that I'm gonna get started. I gotta get at least probably 3 to 5 cord of wood so that I can use it for this winter when I'm up here. I don't normally like to use the propane at all possible. I do have a full tank and I do have a full a furnace, but I'd rather use wood than use the propane. It's a little bit cheaper, plus it's free. So let's gotta go under the fence here. Let's go under the fence. Yeah. And look at the trees. Like I said, look at the trees. Trees are doing good. Don't understand it, but as long as they get a good root base, I should be able to get these to last hopefully next year. And if anybody's been following me, know that these trees, when I called the nursery, they said that they didn't know if they were going to make it through the year, and they figured that it was them that when they shipped it, possibly the roots were damaged. So they're going to ship me out some more. And if that's the case, then I have to transplant any of them that die through the winter. But as everybody, if you watch my videos, can see that these have come on, and I hope they had enough time to root themselves really good and take off, because they definitely, from the looks of things are looking good for them. I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed that these trees last, because if they do, man, I got 60 more coming. So, and I'm a little bit behind on that too, people, because I still got to get, I don't want snow to come, because I still got to get that section right there more open for getting ready for trees. And I also, beyond the apple orchard, I got a section there that's quite, that I can put trees there. But I got, like I said, I got a lot going on, and I got a short time to get there. That's the bad thing. And I can see the trees here, they've all lost their leaves because the nectarines have finally, they went to fall. They all did good. These are really done good. Things are really looking good for them. But the apple trees have come on. So what's going on? I don't know. I do see one thing. I'm probably going to have to put up some cattle panels and stuff like that, because I do see finally right there in my apple orchard. What do you see there, people? That's what I see. I see deer tracks. I had suspected that maybe a deer or two has been in the thing. I don't see any. They've been here, but I don't see any like them eating the leaves or anything, or chewing on the branches. So possibly they're in here because this is all still, the grass is green. All right, so they might be in here just grazing on the grass. Lord, I hope they're not, because like I said, I got a feeling I'm going to have to buy some 6-foot cattle panels and start putting a fence all the way around this. Yes, can deer jump over them? Yes, but can I try and prevent it as much as I can till they get mature enough? Yes. So, and I see part of my fence has fell down. Evidently, they've tried to get, deer came in and tried to get out and broke the line down. So I'm gonna have to tie that up. But like I said, people, I got a lot going on, and I'm gonna try and get it all done. Hopefully, I can get it done before the snow flies. But like I said, 32 degrees this morning is telling me winter's coming. Winter's coming fast. So you guys stay tuned. I got a lot going on this week, and I got probably, like I said, I'll have quite a few videos coming out to show you exactly what we got going on. So just stay tuned and enjoy the ride. Okay, cherry lovers, I've been showing you guys all along in videos what's the difference between the 3 high tunnels, the first high tunnel, the second high tunnel, and the ones outside the high tunnel. These trees, if you look in our video here, that they have went dormant. I mean, they've lost all their leaves, and it's, like I said, it's time for them to go to sleep till next spring. But when you go up underneath our second high tunnel that we got, because they recovered really good from the hard winter we had, they still got leaves on them under here, because in the morning or when the sun comes out, it gets to be about 74, 75 degrees under here. So they're still hanging on, and they're doing really good. All right. And everything is, they've all come back, and they really look good. They've grown quite a bit, a lot more than outside the high tunnel outside. But these are recovering really well. I did fail to tell you guys that row there inside the second high tunnel here, that is the very first trees we planted along in the first high tunnel. These are the second ones. I come to realize that these are just about a year behind the other ones. So basically they've recovered wonderfully at underneath this high tunnel, and they're doing really good. And I'm glad they came back, and they're like I said, I'm very happy with what happened. Like I said, we got all the mulch down in both the high tunnels, but I still got a lot of mulch to get down. I got to get it down out there for those apples. And that's my main goal up here for the week that I'm up here. I got to get all that mulch done. But you can see these first year trees, they're starting to lose their leaves and they're starting to fall and they're all changing, but they really, they've grown. Oh man, these trees have doubled their size this year. And I'm just amazed. As you can see there, next year I have to, the size of that one right there, I have to I'll trim the tops because I have to, because they're getting to where they're wanting to, by next year, they'll want to grow clear outside the top of that high tunnel, and that's the height I'm not gonna, that's the height they're going, and that's as high as they'll go. They'll branch out, they'll bush out. So, as I said, they've grown great. They really look good. Yes, there's some trimming that needs to be done, and I'll do that next spring. But, and I got a lot of things that needs to be trained. So next spring, you guys will be able to see all the training we do, because these trees will be going into a lot of training. You'll see a lot of strings being pulled down the branches, make sure that they're trained properly and get the right air flow and the clearance and the sunlight they need. So this is getting ready to happen. Hopefully, people, hopefully, I really do hope that next year we have a perfect spring and everything starts to, they bloom right, the flowers come on, we don't get a frost. If we do, we'll have cherries. We'll have tons of cherries out of this high tunnel with no problem whatsoever, if we don't have a goofy year like we had this year. If not, I am going to do everything I can in my power to make sure these two high tunnels have the heat they need. My neglect last year was I didn't buy, they used to call them smudge pots because they used to use wood. Right now they use like propane or kerosene heaters. I can put 2 of them in each high tunnel, and if they say that we're going to get a frost freeze and everything, close everything up, and these will prevent them to get to get too cold under here. I can keep it 10 degrees hotter than what the outside temperature is by putting the space heaters in. So I will be purchasing some of them over the winter just in case, because I do not want to lose anything next year. I need cherries. Cherries are my revenue. I gotta have them. So I gotta do whatever it takes to keep these cherry trees producing, and they'll produce if I can stay on top of it. So next year you guys are going to see me doing a lot of things to save these trees, not from dying, but so I can get cherries off them. So stay tuned and keep watching, because there's a lot of things that's going to happen in the next few months during the winter, but also in the spring. It's coming. I also have to fix the curtain down through here. This curtain, somewhere down through there, the pipes were, these screws right here that you see are in those pipes on the curtain down there, and one of them down through there must have broke, not the pipe but the screw, the self-tapping screw. And so when you roll it up, it only rolls up part of the way, and then as you can see, the moss or whatever from the moisture from being rolled up down there ways, it kind of droops down. That somewhere down there is where the break is in the screws. So I got to put I'm going to put self-tapping screws back down through where the pipes connect, and I think that'll take care of that. That's a project that's got to happen this week. So this is the things that I'm just kind of letting you guys know. This is the things that, even though it's fall, it's cold, there's a lot of things that still have to happen here on the farm. All of this mulch, and if you guys can see it, and I know you can, I got about, 14 loads. All that's got to be put down on the apples. I'm going to try and keep and get all this put down with mulch, even though these trees and these things next spring will all these stumps are going to come out of here. But I want it from the propane tank over, I want it all mulched. That way there it keeps the weeds down, less mowing, and it just makes your orchard look a lot neater, because like I said, you see underneath the high tunnel how much neater the when you put the mulch down. Plus it helps hold moisture. It also gives some nutrients to the tree. So not worrying about the nutrients out here, but I am worried about keeping the dust down, because in the summertime, the old sand, it just gets so dusty. If you put the mulch down, you don't have the sand. So that's what's going to go on out here. And there's a lot of things that I got to get done, people. So like I said, stay tuned, keep watching, like and subscribe. Tell others that what's going on. Like I said, it's going to keep getting, the farm's going to get bigger. We've already applied for the next high tunnel. We found out that, because look at all the extra room I got in here. Instead of having a 100-foot high tunnel, I'm looking into a 30 by 72. That way there, it covers what I need. It's shorter, and that's where the next one's going to go, right here. And that's what I got going on. Apple trees. So far they haven't perfected it enough to figure out how to grow apple trees under high tunnels. So we're not going to put high tunnels over the apple trees. We will be, when I have, wherever I can find room, we want another high tunnel here. And I'm going to try and put some blueberries in, and even try to see if we can't get some strawberries going. And all them seem to do good under a high tunnel. So that's our next goal in the next, like I said, 3 to 5 years. We got a plan. And if the plan goes as planned, we're gonna keep expanding. So this is what we got going on, folks. So I got a few other things I'm going to show you guys that I got to get done. And like I said, besides cutting wood, I got a lot of things going on up here. And Joyce isn't up here this week. She had some things down home that she had to do. So I told her, rather than sit at home, snow's coming, winter's coming, I got a lot going on up here. Listen, I'm going up and get started and get things done. And she said, well, go up and enjoy. And I told her I always do when I'm up here. So, all righty, stay tuned. I'll show you more what we're going to do. I'm also going to show you guys color. The color's starting to show. The trees are changing. Yeah, we're going to see what I already put out a video last week of the color, but the color's changing even more. And I thought, while I'm up here, I'll show you guys the difference from last week to this week. And so stay tuned, cherry lovers. We got a lot more going on.